Hi everybody. So I'm obviously not surrounded with my music gear this morning. I'm actually surrounded with robotics stuff, toys. I work in an elementary school and I teach the kids. I run a robotics club, competitive robotics club, and we work with Vex Robotics. So all these things, it's a lot of fun. But you may be wondering, why in the world am I surrounding myself with this morning? I'm here in my zombie pajamas, and I've got Boards of Canada playing on my little speaker here, and I'm all set to dig in. So this morning I got up and someone had posted the video of Boston Dynamics robots dancing to Do You Love Me? And I was floored. I was amazed, especially since I'm a little bit of a robotics nerd on an elementary level. And so I was inspired to pull out some of the robotic stuff and play with it. But this doesn't have anything to do with music. I've started this series of within the songwriting blog about dry spells. And I'm not currently in a dry spell. However, I did start work on a song and I am kind of stuck. I've got a verse, a melody, the chords and everything. I've got some of the lyrics, but I'm getting stuck on the lyrics, and I'm also getting stuck on what to do with the chorus and the bridge. So it's not exactly a dry spell, but it's a good time for me to illustrate what to do during dry spells. And one of the ideas, I've got a whole bunch of ideas, but one of the ideas is to step away from the music, not the creativity. Step into something else creative. And some of you, it may be, painting or whatever it is, but for me, it could be a lot of things. I write novels. I tend to write them during the summer when I'm off for the summer because I'm a teacher. And so I work on my novels. And by the way, shameless plug for my novel, go on Amazon, The Legend of Edgar Willoughby by Kyle Walker. Shameless plug. Check it out if you like weird stories. But today, instead of normal artistic stuff, I'm going to dive into a little bit of robotics. I was inspired by the robots I saw dancing. I can't make these things dance, of course. But what could I do? If I put this piece and this piece together, make a joint out of it, can I make a hand? Can I make it do something weird? What if I use tank tread, on the robot to allow it to move? All kinds of stuff. And some of the stuff that I've got here are some new tools that I haven't tried out yet in robotics. Like this is a part for making a turret. Spins around. What could I do with that? Some cool ideas. Just playing around, seeing what comes up. This is called a linear gear, which fascinates me because it's a gear that you attach something to it and it goes up and down. And, what can I do with it? This is a worm screw or a worm gear, which also is another way for something to go up and down. And it turns like a screw, which fascinates me. I've never used it before. And somewhere in all this junk is a new part called a bevel gear or a bevel something, and some bevel whatchamacallit, and I'm dying to try it out to see what it does. So I'm surrounding myself with new tools that I haven't tried before, some tools that I have tried before. If this is a finished robot, you get an idea of what it looks like, all that. But so anyway, I'm just going to explore and have fun. It's going to be relaxing. Got Boards of Canada playing on the speaker. We're going to see where it goes. And one thing that you'll notice is this is mechanical. All of these problems, all of these new tools, this is mechanical. It's not artistic. But your brain has to interact with it. And in this case, I'm going to be interacting with it creatively and mechanically. Now, when I go back to my songwriting, my brain will have had this exercise, this workout where it's been stretched, where it's been pushed in different directions that it hasn't gone before. How do you make a turret work, Thinking mechanically. Songwriting is very mechanical. You're putting pieces together. Some pieces go together, some pieces don't. Some pieces work better with other pieces than others. There are pieces that you have never put together before, and you want to put them together and see how they work. There are ways to attach pieces to each other, just like with this. I've got these little pins that I use to attach a piece to another piece. And in the same way, in a song, there are ways to attach a chorus to a verse. Sometimes you need a pre-chorus. Sometimes they get glued together seamlessly, okay? There are so many, what's the word for it? Ways that these things relate, that they have in common. That when I go back to my songwriting, I will have some ideas, some fresh ideas, and I'm gonna have fun. One of the things that I'm gonna bring back to my songwriting is how important it is to be organized. I can't find that bevel thingamajiggy. It's in here somewhere. So, lesson number 1 for songwriting, get yourself organized. All right, I'm gonna have fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.